What's going on? In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your ManyChat account with your Zapier account so that when you collect an email address from your ManyChat account, you can zap it over to your email marketing software. But before I jump into that, I wanted to tell you about our free ManyChat cheat sheet. It's 100% free, and in this cheat sheet, you are going to learn the 11 crucial features that your ManyChat messenger bot must have. Now, this is a PDF download as well as a video tutorial. So in the video, I go in depth on everything that is covered in the PDF and just elaborate on the points there and add a little bit extra value. So if you haven't yet picked up this free cheat sheet, then go to bit.ly/MC cheat sheet. That's bit.ly/MC cheat sheet, and we'll send it over to you in a Facebook message. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Here we are in ManyChat. The very first step is you're going to want to add a user input to your message flow. So you click on the user input. Now you have two options here. You can either set it as a text type of user input or field, or you can set it as an email type of user input field. So the difference between it is text is just going to be very basic. You basically will just save it as a text field. There's no extra features as far as checking if that's a real email address or if they even put an email address. With it being text, they could literally just type in no thanks and it would then proceed to the next question. So what you always want to do when you create these fields using the user input, now one thing to remember is that the user input feature is only allowed on a pro ManyChat account. So you do have to pay that $10 minimum per month to have that ManyChat account. So when you create the text field, you just name it whatever you want. So we'll just name it email, right? I already have one created, so I'm just going to click that one right there. Let me actually show you if it wasn't created. So email to, you create a new field, new custom field. This little box pops up and then you just hit create. So now you have your reply type as text and you have your custom field created. And then the next step is going to be creating a tag so that when Zapier, you're basically telling Zapier with that tag, as soon as that tag is added, Zapier's then going to pull that information from ManyChat and send it over to your email software. But first, I want to show you how to create it using the email option. So you click on email. Now, this is the cool part about the email option is that if they answer with anything but an email address, then it's going to say, hey, you can have it send whatever message you want. So if they answer with just saying no thanks, then you can say, that's not an accurate email. Please try again. If you want to make email required, then you would delete the skip text. If you don't want to make email required, you can have a skip button there. You also want to create that custom field that is called email. So that is what's going to be saved. Like this custom field called email is going to be saved in their little user profile, and then their email address will be under there. And then when you go and set it up in Zapier, that's where you're going to find, okay, this is their email address field. Then you're going to pull it from there and send it over to your MailChimp or whatever email software you're doing. So we'll just leave it like this. We'll use the email field. We'll leave that copy. We'll leave the skip. That's fine. Now, when somebody actually gives you their email address, you want to have a tag added because that tag being added is what is going to tell Zapier that it needs to do its job in pulling that email and sending it over to where it needs to go. So we need to create a tag for this. So it says actions on successful input. Then we add a tag. We'll just call it got the email. Create that new tag there. So then when we set this up in Zapier, we're going to look for this tag, got the email, and then we're going to make that our trigger, and everything else stems from that trigger. This is about done. We got to answer a question. What's your email address? And then again, it's not required because we're putting in skip there. If we want to make it required, then we delete skip out of there. So that is pretty much done right now on the ManyChat front. If you do want to ask them more questions, like let's say you wanted to ask for their phone number and maybe 2 or 3 additional questions, then you would go ahead and put those additional questions under this, and then you would move that tag. Because again, when that tag is added, that is going to trigger Zapier to do its thing and pull it out. So I would recommend add a tag after you get that pertinent information like the name, number, email. Add that tag, and then if you have 3 additional questions, add a secondary tag, because what happens sometimes is people will answer name, number, email, and then they bail and they don't answer the rest of the questions. So if you had only 1 tag at the very end of all the lines of questioning, then if they bailed early, that tag would never get added, meaning that Zapier automation would never get triggered and it would never go. So what I like to do is put in 2 tags, one right after all the important information that I'm trying to collect, and then one at the very bottom at the end of all the questioning that I'm asking them. So just a little side note there. So add tag, we got the email. Now we're gonna go over to Zapier and we're going to set up the Zap. So we are inside Zapier. To get to this window, all you do is you just hit make a Zap, create a new Zap. We're going to we'll just name our Zap. We'll just call it MC to MailChimp. We're gonna make the trigger be ManyChat. So you click on ManyChat. Now you need to make it when a new tagged user, triggers when a new tag is added to a user. So we click that. You want to make sure that your ManyChat account is connected with your Zapier account. So you would connect your account here, and then you go through and find that tag that you actually added. So we got that tag right there. Then we hit continue. Now you need to make sure that you have at least 1 user that has been tagged. So if you go in and you preview it, and you go ahead here. So we'll jump back into ManyChat and we will go ahead and preview this, and I will make sure that I am tagged with this right now. Okay, so I just went ahead and did the preview, tagged myself, put in my email address, and now we're gonna go ahead and fetch the sample, fetch me as the user. So it's looking for the tagged user, which is me. Test successful, got it, pulled me in. Now, because the trigger is set up, now you need to create the action. So now we're gonna connect Zapier with MailChimp. And you can pretty much do this with whatever email software actually works with Zapier. You can set it up, but obviously the email software has to integrate with Zapier or it's not gonna work. Okay, and then you just want to you wanna add or update a subscriber when this is triggered. And you want to make sure that your MailChimp account is connected with your Zapier account. And then you want to select your list. You want to pull in. So once you select your list, that's pretty straightforward. I don't want to show you all the lists that I have, but you just click the drop down menu, you select your list. Here you want to select your subscriber email address. So you click this little plus button. You navigate down to, you can type in here in the search bar email, and you navigate down to your custom field called email. Remember, I called it email too. So that is where my email address is. And then for double opt-in, I would recommend making this no. So that is pretty much it. That is how you trigger your ManyChat email to then fire the Zapier to then push the email over to whatever email software you're using. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. You can shoot me a Facebook message. Just find me on Facebook. That it is #1 Ian Smith. So if you go to facebook.com/1 Ian Smith, you can shoot me a Facebook message if you have any questions. Also, be sure to download our 100% free cheat sheet. Just go to bit.ly/MC cheat sheet. That's bit.ly/MC cheat sheet. In there, you're going to get a free PDF download as well as the video tutorial covering everything in that PDF. And you are going to learn the 11 crucial features that your ManyChat Messenger bot must have. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.